Hello everyone, this is Terrence of the TSKJesusWeek.com vlog. I haven't done a vlog in a little while, so it's gonna be a car vlog. I'm sitting at a gas station right now, on my break. But so what do I want to talk about? There's so many ideas that I want to talk about, but so what's on my mind? So I know, like, as a Christian, as a reform-minded person, I wouldn't necessarily, I self-describe myself as a Reformed Baptist, but I don't even want to put myself in that specific camp, necessarily, for various reasons, but I'm definitely a Reformed-minded, Christian. So I'm basically the, John MacArthur type of, Reformed-minded Christian. So that's kind of where I 95% agree with, 99% agree with John MacArthur on, like, 99% of the stuff that he says. I basically agree with. That 1% is like some small stuff. Anyways, and then I'm also looking at the landscape. See, this is how I feel and how I consume a lot of the podcasts. See, I listen to a lot of different podcasts. So, like, I listen to that more of the left wing side of podcasts. And then I also listen to the right wing versions of different podcasts and other things like that. Like, not just the left wing, the right wing, but also, like, libertarian. Definitely, I would say about over 50% of my stuff that I listen to in realms of, like, so 50% is probably libertarian, and then about 20% is 20% is, would say, right wing, and then 20% would be left wing, and then 10% is like other, or like some weeks it's a little bit higher than, or whatever. So about 10% is either divvied out between the three groups that I've described, or something entirely different. And so, and I like to, like I take a mindset, okay, so because of Darwin, okay, so because Darwin and Darwinism and evolution is accepted in the world today, as a fact, then this will lead to X, Y, and Z. And so that's why I understand the different, I understand their mindset, because so their basis is evolution, my basis is young earth creationist. I see why their stuff like that is the way it is. And so yeah, that's kind of why that's kind of my viewpoint, and the reason why I want to keep tabs on how things are going, and what people's thought processes are in general. Now, to be fair, I do take I do listen to individual podcasts, so and I don't consume the news that much, because I don't, not directly, indirectly I consume news, but not necessarily directly, because I would rather get the news from a person who is clearly biased, and yeah, I have a bias, and this is what I'm spewing. That's different, and so I kind of try to take a more of that global view, and of what's going on, like, in particular America, but also globally, and whatnot. So yeah, it's interesting how things are kind of shifting, and because my thought process is like, okay, so back in the day, like, when did this whole process of, like, now there's a bunch of atheists out there, and one of the reasons why I've kind of explained it as a historical viewpoint in the realm of Christianity. So like the further and further the timeline that we go away from creation, and the further and further we go along as the decades progress, people are going to start becoming more atheistic over time, because they like it gets all skewed throughout history, and so Christianity, I believe that is true, obviously because I'm a reformed-minded Christian. So that's kind of why I'm taking that viewpoint of like, yeah, I'm a reformed-minded Christian, but I'm also like understanding other people's point of view, because I studied evolution in high school, and the ramifications of that. So I always look at like, so what's the ramification of different things? So that's kind of why I've always taken that kind of mindset of like, so if you believe in this, then what's gonna come after that, and after that, and after that. That's why I'm a reformed-minded Christian, not just the whole aspect of that. So being a reformed-minded Christian is taking a hard stance, especially in regards to like creation, and like really, if you like, this is my personal opinion, if you don't believe in, if a person believes in evolution and Christianity, then what's the point of believing in Christianity, or what's the point of believing in evolution? Like, it's kind of that, like, yes, I still think that you're still a Christian, but like, logically speaking, if you go down the logical line of thinking, and if you accept evolution as fact, but still believe a Christian God, then it makes no sense. Especially makes no sense because you're basing your fundamentals on something that is not Christian. And if you're basing something that is not Christian, then you might as well just dump Christianity. And a lot of people have done that over the years, dump Christianity, because their fundamentals are not even there, which is why you either take Christianity or you don't take Christianity. And that's why I've taken the side of Christianity, because I think that's definitely the correct route. And because society has become more atheistic, obviously, and more agnostic or don't care, so that's kind of my thought process. Thank you so much for watching this vlog. I don't know, it's a vlog 7 or 8. I'll get to know which vlog number it is, but thank you so much, and have a wonderful day. Bye.